Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Bob the Major One here, back with another video, and this time we're going to be doing some RS3, or RS whatever you call it. This is the newest version of the game that's out right now in 2016. So, I wanted to just start off with a kind of a shorter video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys, a money-making method that I found on at least, on RS3 that works pretty well. You know, you hear a lot about how, you know, there's these awesome methods that make lots of money, but there's lots of like requirements and stuff that you need. And you know, not everyone has those requirements. Certainly I don't. Like, I can't go and kill, you know, the boss monsters to get, you know, drops worth millions of gold. So this is something that I just found. It was actually part of a Slayer task I had, and I just found it was kind of easy to keep on doing. You will need a slightly higher level combat level, or you will need a lot of food. I kind of have both because I'm still not too high. So where you're going to be going is you're going to be going to Port Sarim. You can either do this by going to Drainer, the Cabbage Patch teleport, or you can come down from like the Barbarian Village. You can do either of those things, but where you're going to want to go, let me bring up the map for you. Well, give me 1 second. So, you see the map here, and you see this area that's Port Sarim over here. You have Remington over here. There's this White Knight camp. This is where you're going to want to go. So from the lodestone, I'll show you from the lodestone because that's where I am at. You come over this way and you'll see a bunch of White Knights. And then you will enter this cave. And then once you enter this cave, you are going to move all the way towards the back of this cave. Now there's different caves, and each level has different strength of these grot worms. So this first room, or first part of the cave, has young grot worms. They're level 28. They're not aggressive, so you know, you don't have to worry about being attacked when you're walking through here. And so you come to the end of this cave, you will find another cave opening. So you will enter this cave opening, and then the second part of the cave has level 63 grot worms, and they're not young grot worms, they are grot worms. So again, you will keep on moving. You'll move all the way down as far as you can through this level of the cavern, and these guys aren't aggressive either. So don't worry about being attacked. So you will keep on moving down towards the bottom, and so this is the second level, and the third level is where I found that this money-making method is, for me at least. You know, it doesn't really require much besides like having some armor and some food. So you get into this room, and there's mature grot worms. They are level 98. I believe I'm like level 83, 82. So if you come over here, you can attack them. They hit you pretty well, so, you know, I brought a lot of food. But that's just as a precaution, because sometimes they'll hit higher, sometimes they don't hit as much. So, the different kind of drops that I've gotten from these mature grot worms. Obviously, they drop big bones. You know, you see a lot of them, and people don't really pick them up. I like to pick them up and kind of just do something for my prayer. But where you really get the good money is they will drop like rune weapons, so you can get rune maces, So you get rune maces, you can get other types of rune weapons as well. And so, you know, if you have a full inventory of some rune items, you know, that will give you some pretty good money. So see, like, I'm halfway through the second grotworm, and I, you know, have to eat a little bit. So I spent 22.5K on just some sharks. I bought 25 sharks with plus 5% buy cost. So I invested 22.5K into this trip. And so in terms of the drops, they always drop big bones. They can drop adamant chain bodies, adamant square shields, which are pretty common, rune daggers, rune helms, rune maces, rune longswords, and sometimes you get royal capes. I mean, sometimes. You can also get, there's a chance to get some herbs and some seeds, and you can also get like royal dragon hide. You can get some ores. So you get a whole lot of different items. But it's like, it's the accumulation of these items. So, you know, if you think about it, each of these maces are about 7K a piece, and I have 2 of them already from 2 grotworms, and I put in 22.5K, so I've already made about 14K, which means I'm only like 8K or like about 1 more rune mace away from breaking even with this trip. And, you know, I still have a whole bunch of food, and I have a lot more inventory space to collect even more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to tune back in once I have a complete inventory. You know, once I run out of food and, you know, my health is low enough to where I want to stop, then I'll tune back in, I'll show you my loot, and, you know, I'll discuss the overall profits per trip that you can get. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I finished up with the inventory. I kind of just went down to about half health after finishing off all the sharks. You can see we have quite a bit of loot. So we're going to get into the GE, we're going to price check it, and then we'll finish up this little mini kind of guide. I mean, I understand this is by no means the most efficient way, the most effective way, the way that'll make the most money for you, but this is just the way that I like at the moment. It allows me to kind of to train my combat and still like make somewhat of a profit. So let's just take a look. Let's deposit everything in here. We did get a crimson and 2 gold charms, but we can see here, you know, between everything we got some Ceridoma brews, some the rune maces, adamant square shield, chain body, had some irit and some hairlanders, some ores, some flax, a belladonna seed, and a bunch of rune helms. So this totals to be 95,000, almost 100K. Now, just remember that we put in about 22.5K to pay for the sharks, so we came out about 73K ahead, and this is per inventory. It takes maybe about a half hour. So if you want to think about an hourly way to think about this, it would be somewhat around maybe like 140K an hour. And doesn't really require much. You know, you don't have to have any quests done. You don't have to have a Slayer task. You can just kind of walk in there. So this is just the way that I like to go about making some money right now. And I thought I'd share it with you guys in case you guys were interested in it and if you guys played RS3. So keep an eye out for my next video. I'm going to be doing Skyrim upload next, so hope you guys are excited to kind of see that, something a little bit different but also kind of similar in a way. So keep an eye out for that, and if you have any feedback or if you like the video, leave a like or a comment down below. And if by all means, if you want to see more of my content, on the games that I'm going to play, please subscribe. So that way you guys can know when I upload a new video. So that's all for today, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.